Hi, Resilient Sunshine. Thank you so much for joining me for this 21 days specific gratitude practice. It's very short, don't worry, won't take you more than 5-10 minutes per day. But most important is just to get started and do it. Why specific gratitude practice? Now, we can be very grateful, and in general, we have very generalized sentences like, I'm very grateful to have a roof over my head. And it's beautiful to be grateful for that. However, it is very important to be specific, because the more specific you are, the more feeling of gratitude you can feel in your body, within your bones, and the more depth these feelings have, the more effective the practice is. So, for example, from being I'm very grateful for my home, I'm very grateful to have a roof over my head, you have to develop a little bit more why you are grateful for it. So, I'm very grateful to have this private space that makes me feel safe, that makes me feel that I could retreat somewhere. I'm so grateful that I do get to have this privacy and this intimacy where I could be roaming around my living room the way I want, listening to the music I want, and I get to really enjoy this time with myself. Now that we are set, we're going to begin the day one practice, and I'm going to invite you to settle in the most comfortable position for you today. And as you sit comfortably enough to begin our practice, you can shut your eyes or just gaze ahead if it feels comfortable to you. And take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, just to arrive on this day. Feel the presence of your body. Take a couple more deep breaths here at your own rhythm, just to settle in a little more, Relax a bit your shoulders, shake them up a little bit more if you feel called to. A deep breath in and out. And another one. And sometimes the day can begin in a very stressful way. But that's okay, because you can carve this moment, just a few minutes with yourself. You don't necessarily need to lay down. You can just find a corner and sit on the floor, if that's all you can do. Or you can even be walking and listening to this. The beautiful thing about mindfulness is that all you need is yourself and your mind. And in this moment, I'd like to invite you to our first day prompt, which is, what are you specifically grateful about your health? What's something that you're really specifically, really grateful for about your health? I know that recently I've just recovered from a cold, and during that cold I couldn't work out, so my body was aching. So today I'm very grateful that I can move again. My back still hurts, but I'm grateful that I can walk. And I have regained my capability to breathe, because those deep breaths were very challenging last week. So I'd like to invite you to think very, very specifically about your health and what you feel grateful about when it comes to how healthy you are today. And if you're not at 100%, how grateful can you be for the 10% or 30% or 70% of your health that you're at? What are you specifically grateful for when it comes to your health? You can continue to pay attention to your breathing, maintaining it as deep as you'd like to, or you'd feel the need to in this moment. As you reflect a little deeper about the specificities of your health, and if you feel called to, you can hold this thought and grab your journal and journal a little bit more about it. So, as we are coming to an end of our day one of specific gratitude practice, I'd like to invite you to take a final deep breath in and out. And to share my gratitude to you for this moment together. And in your own rhythm, you can invite movement back in your body, or you can just sit with your thoughts if that feels calling for more time there. I'm grateful for you. Thank you. And see you tomorrow for our day 2 practice.